These newly published images by Pentagon reveal something much greater than just alleged prisoner abuse by US forces. Their delayed release has renewed charges against the US government for intentionally withholding information. The decade-old images were made public after a Freedom of Information request was filed by the American Civil Liberties Union. Jamil Jaffer, the union's legal director, condemned what he described as selective disclosure that he believes risks misleading the public about the true extent of the abuses. Injuries and abrasions on arms and legs were shown across these 200 photos belonging to the bodies of men whose faces are not shown. They expose 56 cases of alleged military abuse in Iraq as well as Afghanistan. Pentagon spokesman assured global audiences that the issued images had been captured in the course of his government's independent criminal investigations. He added that none were connected with the Abu Ghraib scandal, described by George Bush as the biggest mistake of his Iraq invasion. An accompanying statement from US officials said that the private investigations found 14 corroborated cases of abuse by US troops. The punishment of those found guilty ranged between letters of reprimand to life imprisonment. A small victory has been won in this 10-year battle for the publication of images formerly described by President Obama as a national security threat. And as calls for accountability from activists worldwide gain higher momentum, it is safe to say that the fight for justice is not over yet. Iraq's Mosul Dam, said to be at risk of bursting, is not quite the threat many believe it is, according to Iraq's Minister of Water Resources. The potential after effects of the dam's potential collapse, in line with expert investigations, could displace millions and create nationwide flooding, but not everyone seems to agree. On Saturday, Mohsin al-Shammari, Minister of Water Resources, predicted that the looming danger to the dam is 1 to 1,000 during an interview with Al Sumaria TV. However promising, his remarks have been laughed off by experts that have described the Mosul Dam as the most dangerous in the world. Mr. Shammari did offer solutions, however, either the building of a new dam or the erection of a concrete support wall as a natural flood barrier. But US-sponsored contingency plans are in place and maintenance efforts are underway. Italian company Trevi Firm is currently working against the clock to make urgent repairs on the dam's shaky foundations, but accompanying them are some 450 Italian soldiers there to protect the contractors. This is not the first time Iraqi officials have downplayed the likelihood of the dam's disintegration. Late last year, Riyad Izzeddin Ali, the dam's director, said that statements about the collapse were little more than gossip, aimed at creating confusion, but not substantiated by scientific facts. The presented evidence and countless warnings, shirked off by Iraqi statesmen, could in fact culminate in the biggest humanitarian disaster in Iraq's modern history that could see greater numbers of civilians than those dislodged by Islamic State terrorists displaced.